and get that dewormer for Shiloh today. And hopefully Peanut doesn't get out. And I have some water for the flowers. I'm going to bring Agnes. She loves flowers. And maybe Buttercup will come. Come on, Buttercup. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Buttercup. Buttercup, you coming? Coming. See, I have to carry my stuff for the horses in the truck. So, come on, you coming? You're not going to be in the hot truck, okay? Mama's just going to go get more dewormer for that food dewormer. I'm so glad I found it. So things will be better organized. I won't have all the camping stuff. And you're going to stay here, Peanut. Don't jump off the porch. I don't want to lose you. Buttercup, Marsh, you behave. I leave the door open. The gate's closed so Marsh could get out. But anyway, I can't be concerned and worried about that. I left my bag in the truck last night. Crazy. All right, so here are the flowers. I have want to share some kombucha with her. They have these little packets. It's peach mango, I think. And then I got her some of this Pampa de la Campana. It's got silver in it. So like if you get a black and blue or something or bed sores, it helps with that to get rid of it. So I left this in here. The front seat has the bareback saddle. All right, so here we go. We're going to go to the Farmer's Co-op and get that stuff for Shiloh. It's really, there's a butterfly. First year I got here 2 Aprils ago, tons and tons of butterflies with my mom. And then last year there was only one. And now this year there's like a handful of them. So I don't know if there's going to be more coming out. Or I think if their habitat isn't there, then if the habitat isn't there, then they don't come back. So I've got really quiet guy in the camper. I got the goat stand and fencing and gate and burn barrel all ready to go. And like I said, I should be hearing today. And there's the trailer. There's a story with that. Okay, so I don't know. It's the first time I'm wearing this head thing and driving. So I'll have to look back at the live stream when we get there. So there's the garden, but I'm not planting because... Okay, I lost you because we do lose. I'm on the road. I'm headed to the co-op. I pulled over because I left the feed bag. And I'm talking about how I have to go to the dump. So I got all the feed bags underneath my tack, and now I have 2 more on top. So anyway, this is like where the electrical goes up. And there's a little pull off here. All right, so I don't know where I cut off. I was probably talking, got cut off. I think the live feed is going again now. I'm driving to the co-op and I saw flying around the back. I'm with the back down. Didn't take the feed bags out before I started driving. So that's why you can't multitask. They say you can, but you really can't because the brain can do one thing at a time. So it's now, but it's supposed to be 87. So like I said, we'll see how the day goes, how fast it warms up, because you need air conditioning when you kind of get above 83 with a metal roof. And as I shared earlier, I have trees around where I am now, all around over the most of the roof. You're just out in the sun. Oh, you're hot. Middle Tennessee. Okay, so this guy, he just pulled the trailer in. These 5-acre parcels became available. So that guy started with animals, and now I see he pulled a trailer in for himself. Good for him. There's another couple down here. I think they have a child right next to this small cemetery. They fixed up their property, made a drive, and then they pulled their RV in back there. So now the leaves are coming. So yeah, there they are. This is an old little farmhouse. I think they built another one back further. and then we're going to make a right, and it's going to be a bit. So I don't know how much I'm going to talk about. Past Manna Market, I could stop in, pick up some food, organic, healthy, they're vegan. A lot of nice people, friends I made around here. So I'll still be able to come. It's about an hour, 20 minutes away. And I should try to get to Lois today. I forgot last week which day I went. So I write everything on the calendar. Then I can go back and say, oh, it's been this many days. Her garden is all going. And as I shared, they don't have electric. No chemical ever touched their property. They have a spring and they live that lifestyle. And it's just so healthy and beautiful. And Lois is very experienced with. There's the National Guard. Lois is like super, super great person to learn how to garden with. So she gave me the cabbage. Oh, that's what I was going to stop by Family Dollar, and get more of those outside beds, those rectangular ones, because it is amaranth that I have. I thought I had comfrey, but it must be another plant that I can do for chicken feed. So comfrey's another one, but I planted the amaranth, so I have to get and separate those so they're growing. They all of a sudden grew. They got some rain. It's so wonderful to see the growth. Here, I think these are chestnut trees under those white little things. So this is the third year I'm seeing them. I don't know how long they have to stay covered, but that's going to be beautiful. All chestnut trees. Somebody told me chestnut trees. So sorry, I got papers in my car, in the truck. Probably things are going to be better organized if we close on the new Shiloh retreat. God willing, I'm driving over there Thursday. So unless everything gets canceled because the appraiser fixings are too much, I have a quote going over there for the foundation. I'll show you everything from the outside, where the pasture is, and it needs to be bush hog, but you don't want to go ahead because if we don't get through the appraisal and the closing, then any money you put in, you're going to lose. So, but the appraisal was supposed to be, the initial appraisal feedback was supposed to be Thursday or Friday, but I got a call yesterday and we should be hearing today. Like I said, the first quote I got on the roof was much more than the home inspection I expected, because the home inspection said some of the grommets were coming out. The roof inspection said all of them. So my $2,000 or $3,000 mindset, you know, is like close to $6,000. But as I shared, there may be less expensive quotes because it's maintenance. The roof itself is halfway through its life cycle. But that's like, okay, now you got to juggle. And I learned from when I had my first home in New York that you're better off putting in that little bit of extra money than really penny pinching, because in the long run, it's worth the investment if you have to fix stuff up on the house before you can get a mortgage. And that's what happened with when my dad passed. He was doing work on the house, the small home, and so that needed to be finished. My sister let me get a mortgage to keep the home because I was emotionally attached to my dad and the home. So then I sold that because I didn't feel I could afford it up in New York. You know, it was like after COVID, and I felt in my retirement I wasn't going to be able to maintain it in New York, but down here is still able. So I feel like it's coming full circle if we get through the closing and everything. And I'm hoping I can find a like-minded cowgirl, a female house companion, so that, you know, it's nicer to share with people, whether you're old or not, especially with horses. If something happens, I guess I gotta get one of those necklaces that you can put the beeper. But horses are animals, so you don't want an accident, but you could have one. this is the drive to Perry County Farmers Co-op, and the shooting go on What's Up Perry County and see, because I was only beginning trained, and that was like 7 years ago, and I haven't been keeping up with it, and I really want to make sure that I'm practicing. I'm slow to start, really get it in my system so I'm safe, and probably find out what's the best. Right now I have a handgun, but it's you know, to shoot away bears or whatever, or just because it's good to have protection. Like they say, if a big guy or something comes, then it equals you out if you're a female. So, oh, there's something pretty growing along there. This property was bought. They put a beautiful black fence all along, but it's set up back behind. And this land to the left has been for sale. So, see, I'm saying too many things at one time, and what I was saying goes out of my head. But you can't do more than one thing with your brain at a time, despite what they say. Oh, there. I wonder what that is. Somebody may know. It's like a burgundy, purpley weed. Something's growing there. It's all over that pasture. So it's once you get out once or twice in the day, your day just flies by. Like it's already, oh no, it's not 10 o'clock yet. It's only 9:40. So I got to feed the horses earlier. I'm glad. If I get out to them by 9:30, that's much better than noon or 1 o'clock. That Neurodyne is really helping too. Bilberry. If you have brain fog, bilberry. It's called Neurodyne. And it's made with bilberry, natural. Just take 2 little dropper amounts in the morning. I don't know if that's my friend, Diana, the postal girl. Not sure. Got a honk at her. It is. Hey, Diana. She's out early. Okay. See, you know people around here. You make friends. They got river lots available. Buffalo river lots. I love this little fence here. Here, that's nice. But here they use the wood from the tree. Put it together. I reached out to my guy Mark, who was going to do the fencing if I had gotten the place near where I am now. I'm waiting to hear back from him, because maybe if I do close, maybe Thursday you guys will see the pasture, like, put up the other fencing, like the Cameo, I think it is, Cameo, C-O-M-E-O. It's stretchy cord, and you put like 3 or 4 rows of the stretchy cord, and I prefer that. I really don't want barbed wire. It's not safe for horses. So like maybe I'm thinking it depends how much he's gonna charge. Some people still don't charge a lot. Some people are still out there just keeping busy, and they're perfectly happy with what they have and get by. Those are the kind of people I need to be. Anyway, it's a better community, because as soon as you start getting money, and connected that way, we're all part of the rat race, for lack of a better word. But this guy just bought this farm, and he just put fence on the road too. Anyway, I don't want to be preachy or political. It's just nice to get together with what's good for real life each day. So peaceful. So we're going to come into Linden at the first light. And I don't know if you guys want to stay with me the whole drive. This was a wonderful funeral home. This is where I have myself set up. They were there for me with my mom. Can you believe, like family? These people here at Young Funeral Home, really, I can't tell you. You wouldn't think, right, that you would have good memories from your funeral, but I do. They just were there, and I didn't have hardly any people. I had one friend, her daughter, and another friend. So we had the funeral, and, you know, we had the priest, and the young boy came, more traditional for us, and it was just wonderful. People may say, oh, that sounds really weird. It was the horror of the nursing home. We're going to pass the nursing home and not being able to get people to help test for the scabies. We didn't even really have it, so mom didn't have to go. And then I had Lyme disease and I didn't know it. And stupid me trusted the system. Based on everyone I hear from, do not trust the system. But you're better off just, I would have rather given my life than have my mom suffer the way she did, because I put her in this stupid nursing home thinking we had to be separated because we had scabies, and we didn't have it. The hospital, the doctor, nobody would get back to me. The nursing home was supposed to test for the scabies. They didn't test. And then within 3 weeks, because the 9 days was up, and then I was like, it was the dead cold winter, and the ice storm had come to January. I was like, okay, please, let's just get through this cold. Well, we didn't get through the cold. I got a call. They dropped her. Ended up, they were sending her for x-rays within 6 days of me being there. I don't want to be negative, but I'm just trying to share. And the one thing I didn't want was to put my mom in the nursing home. So here we go, farm. It's so nice to get up and see people out. Farm. So here we passed the first lake. They have lots along the Buffalo River there too. It's like $20,000, and it's not too much to put up your electric and your water hookup. But it does flood, so you wouldn't be able to stay there when it floods. But it's not a huge amount of time that it's flooded, depending on. Here we go. Right to the right is going to be the nursing home. I made a mistake. I put my mom there, and then they call me, and she's in the ER. She's got influenza A and double pneumonia, and the doctor blamed the nursing home. Apparently, it used to be a good one, but it's not good anymore. And just 3 weeks, I was trying to get us through the cold and get better from the Lyme disease. No excuses. I'll never forgive myself. Mom couldn't breathe for 6 days, but for me, I don't want to push faith or anything, but I have the faith resources that I'm getting through it. Off the record, only not to push on anybody. God is good. And so here we are, the second light. There's the high school, and then we come through here, and the farmers co-op is down. But to the left, the bridge is out, but that's where the cemetery is, down there. But now you have to go down by the co-op and go back around, and that's where the sheriff's office is, and that's where they have the training. So I'm going to try to remember, go to What's Up Perry County on Facebook and see. There's got to be somebody who trains around here. My girlfriend wants to go too. They fixed up this laundromat. It was really terrible, broken down, yucky. But now somebody bought it. They fixed it up, and it's car wash there too. You got an Ace Hardware. There's the high school, the elementary school's in the back. Everybody's really nice. Farmers Co-op, really nice. Right, Buttercup? Yep, we got flowers for Angie. For Agnes, excuse me. So just a little bit more, we'll be at the Farmer Co-op. Elections, local elections are coming up. Okay, so am I back? Oh, I'm back live, guys. Oh, So I got the dewormer. I got 3 bags. So that means that, I'm putting this on my head, I'm sorry. That means that, well, the water had to move because Buttercup is right there smushing the flowers. In 4 weeks, I can do it again. So Shiloh will get tonight. Then I have 2 bags for 4 weeks. And I'd go in the Dollar General, but I want everything to match. Kind of like going in there, see the different stuff. Because I got to get soap. I may get some not so healthy food. So when we get to the next intersection in Linden, I'll go to the Family Dollar and get the rectangular plant ones. Maybe I'll go live in there. Hopefully they won't get upset with me. And unfortunately, I got into a political conversation, and that's why I've been in the co-op. They'll like me, and I asked them, the guys, wish best for you, but it's just really, that's why I'm saying truth, because whether we know the truth or not, or we think we know the truth is going to prevail. And right now, that's where I'm at with everything that's going on in this nation. So that's why I'm trying just to join hands and talk and share with real human goodness and truth, and that none of us are perfect, and just join hands and wish well together, and not to get into all these topics and everything. And you just don't know. You could have a friend one day and the next day they're not your friend anymore because of a certain topic. So on my channel, I want to avoid that. That's what Shiloh's Retreat is all about. Just living life and coming together. Not all this other stuff. I don't know. I tried to pull in there before, but there's nobody on this other side. So for Buttercup, I'm going to pull over here in the shade a little, because I told her I got to fill the water jug for her too. I told her I wasn't going to have her in the sun. It's just the past 2-3 years I've been leaving the air condition going, but I don't want to leave the air condition going. So I hope nobody gets mad at me if I'm live. Okay, Buttercup, come on, get off, Mama. Get off, Mama. Good puppy. So there's the safeguard, if you can see it. I got 3 bags. Shiloh will get 1 tonight. And like I said, I got to go to the garbage. There's the flowers. They got a little smunched from Buttercup. She jumped on him. I had him in the center. So I'm going to go and get some Dove soap. And I don't know if I'm still live or not. Just hope nobody gets mad at me. I'm like a little post-traumatic stress agita. I can't deal with it. People getting upset with me. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I went the wrong way. I'm gonna go around and then get over. See, everybody's friendly around here. They're really nice people. Go over to the garden. Don't get anybody, because people don't want to be on YouTube, and it's obvious it's on my head. Okay, so getting back to the garden. Now it was the other Family Dollar that I got those in, so I'm seeing round ones. I'm not seeing the rectangle ones. I may have to wait and go to the other Family. I go to Lois down near Lobelville. Okay, so now I need soap. I like my favorite soap. I try to keep it natural, because your house, and it can go to the creek that they're drinking from. Sensitive skin one, but look, it's like closer to $2 a bar. Crazy. Okay, let's see. And then I think I'm gonna say ciao for the time, because I'm gonna go to the register.
He's in town.
Wow.
Out of town.
I thought I was live, but I wasn't live, guys. Sorry.
Sorry, it's been really slow.
It's okay. That's technology for you.
He ain't gonna say shit.
Waiting for the receipt.
Because whatever I talk about, he, no. Damn, your systems are running slow today.
Well, I'm hoping the corporate will come in here and see it happen and maybe they'll do something. You are beautiful. You are loved.
Honey, you can still post the damn thing, it's still not gonna work.
I was talking to it earlier and it was working just fine, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we have any down there.
Do I have to take the receipt or can I go?
The computer might decline it, so I have to go here just in case.
Okay.
Or incorrect pin or something.
Is that why it's going so
I don't think we
slow?
have any more options straight down there.
It's just our system. It just
I'm
likes to go
sorry.
slow.
No, I'm sorry. This thing is holding everyone up.
They got you in here slaving too? No, this is on.
Thank you.
You have a great day.
You too. All right, so I have no idea because the live stream went dead when I got inside, but they don't have the rectangular plant pots, so I have to go to the one in Lobelville, and then I got the ivory soap and I went over. It's not healthy food. Everything has stuff in it that's not healthy. So that's like my quick pick-me-up place. I got the little popcorn chicken, not super healthy. The butter isn't grass-fed, the most healthy. It's just, I'm sorry, I don't want to preach again, but it's like, why do we have to put all this crap in our food that is not good for us, that takes our life away? We have less of a healthy life, a less of a long life because of what we're putting in our body. But anyway, that's a whole nother situation. So I'm back in here. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Mama told you. So I got the popcorn chicken because everything is up in price. I got these Bunny caramel milk chocolate Ghirardelli for my daughter. They're on sale. So I'll leave them with my grandson if I get to see him this weekend because my daughter doesn't want anything to do with me for the rest of my life. And even the cheese, it all has unhealthy stuff in it. And the butter, grass-fed and raw. You need raw cheese. And then if anything's with sugar, see, now I'm starting to feel better because I'm getting the Dr. Davies, the good probiotics in my gut with the fermented milk products, the L-Reuteri, L-Gasteri, and HU58. And this is like 15 grams of sugar. And that's what I do. Every time I start feeling better, then I'm on the run, unless I get over to the Amish or I order grass-fed, which I could do, and, you know, have a store nearby. But it's just, I have to go to Hohenwald for that, or Dixon. So it's like a good 45-minute or hour drive, and I don't feel like driving there. So I'm going locally. It's good to have the Amish Mennonites nearby, but they don't have everything. They may not have the grass-fed cheese. Although, as I'm talking, I think the grass-fed cheese, there is an Amish family, Amish Mennonite family in Russell Creek that sells. So I'm going to put these flowers back here, but if Buttercup pops up, she's going to step on them. So you cool enough, Buttercup, Mama? I'm sorry, sweetheart. I told you, I got to fill your water jug. It's just too hot in Tennessee when the sun is out. So now it says it's 77 degrees, and I was a little bit in the shade. So it's only 10:20 and already it's getting sweaty hot in the car, in the truck. So like I said, it's going to be 87 today. I don't know how this live stream is going. Reception is going on and off, so I don't know if it's continuous or however that's going to end up being. I hope it wasn't circling around the whole time in between, because nobody's going to watch through then. It's just exciting. I like sharing on YouTube, and I'm hoping to get better at it, just sharing my day and communicating. It's kind of fun to communicate and be in touch with people, but I hope that I can get better at it, God willing. And as I said, I really don't want to get into religion or politics, because Shiloh's retreat is really about just people and life and just trying to come together and share. That's really what my gut goal focus is. So I'm not going to drag you guys for the ride all the way back home. And maybe I'll update later because I'm going to call before noon, I guess in about an hour or so, little over an hour. I'll call Gene and he may want me to go by. And as I said, I think it's tiring me out a little bit just because when we're sick or at the end of, we're older, we shouldn't have to go through this suffering and not support. Autism is really two things that I'm hoping to get good energy, positive energy, join hands, share, so that we can bring good life to everybody. And that's it. So love you. Take care. Have a wonderful day till I check back in. And I'm going to have to take this off my head to check out. Ciao. Are we still going? Yep.